They're down in 11. Ward able to spin free of Searcy. And then goes to the end zone. And in the back of the end zone, it is Jacoby George. My, oh my, Cam Ward's having himself a day.
2 yards before this puts Miami back on the board. This could not have been a better week one start for the Canes.
2 games. It's really been the damage through the air with Richardson, but that was a focal point in our conversation this week with the Rattlers coaching staff. Richardson moving, creating time with his legs, and there's just no one open. What a pick! It's Wesley Basaint, the junior.
And make him get rid of the football. If you watch how Richardson gets outside of the pocket, you've got the safety coming downhill, and he gets rid of the football, and you see the adjustment by Basaint to reach back behind his body and grab that football. That's some of that local talent that Mario's keeping home. You see it right there with the dynamic interception.
Now they'll take Johnson and swing it out to him. Got a blocker in front of him in Restrepo. Great block. Johnson on his way.
Blocks and sustaining blocks to free up an alley for their running back to get to the end zone. Great unselfish play on the outside by these wide.
His self-belief and his journey is something that you want to emulate.
They're going to run it with Lyle, and he breaks free. There goes the true freshman. Turns on the afterburners. House call, touchdown. 91 yards.
Try to do too much, or you try to compensate. Look at Tafik Bayard right here. He's going to peek his nose in this gap right here, but that's really not his responsibility. His responsibility is to be a force player outside. But he sees this hole opening up. The running back kind of dips into it, and then he just jumps it outside. And now you have a breakdown. Now you're not doing what you're supposed to because you see someone else who's not really executing the technique the way they need to. And now you let a guy outside the gate, and Jordan Lyle says, see ya. I'm going to make a house call, a real big one.
Well, a week after they put 700.
Edge pressure. Ward ducks away. Spencer had him. Ward flips it to Williams. How do you like this? Down the sideline. Pushed out inside the 5. The improbability of Cam Ward. If there is a trip to New York in his future, and I gotta believe it is, a play like this is one that's going to come up over and over when you start talking about the playmaking ability.
Canes threatening to make it a one-possession game. Ward, a lot of room. He's going to run it. Cam Ward, open area. Touchdown, Miami. 24 yards on the run. Cristobal has said he loves his team's competitive spirit. Man, have they been showing it.
I mean, it's just so impressive. You know, Cam Ward just does not give up.
This time just hands it off. And Martinez lowers the shoulder, breaks free. He's headed inside the 10 and muscles right on into the end zone. He took to Marion McDonald for a ride. He said, hitch on, we're going to touchdown land.
Why this is just, it's just inside. Like if you pick up 3 or 4, this is a great play design, right? Great vision, little stutter step, runs over the safety, and then, honestly, I'm going to say it, it's probably better for Louisville that he rode it into the end zone than going down at the 5 there.
That's right.
They go down at the 5, you could probably take another minute and a half, 2 minutes off before you probably end up getting a field goal, or excuse me, a touchdown anyway. So as much as that's a gut
chance to at least get some numbers here at the end. In under 300 yards for the first time this season. Here comes a trick play and a throwback to Ward. This will help his numbers. A touchdown catch. And his 28th touchdown responsible for. It's the tight end Elijah Arroyo with the pass.
All right, we're going to have Arroyo sitting right here. A little toss here. They're going to work back. And then Cam Ward, nobody going to be with him. Has a little reverse. Tight end, throwback to the quarterback. But the touch from Elijah Arroyo, the lefty, put it right where it needs to be for Cam Ward. Good job by him selling it initially, just kind of walking the other way.
Passes and another Miami lead. And stuff like that, here goes Restrepo. Welcome to the record books, your number one. Most catches, most yards in the grand history of this program, and his mom, Ashley, is loving it.
The slant, but because Cam Ward gets it to him so quickly, he's able to split these two safeties. I mean, watch this. After the fake, it's out right now, and you get it to him fast, and it gives him an opportunity to get upfield and find his running path. So many times with quarterbacks in the RP.
There goes his number one target, Tigger Restrepo. He looks that way. Instead, it's up the seam. And in stride, he's got Elijah Arroyo. Oh, the tight end. Eyes on the end zone. There's the Canes answer. 74 yards.
The trust between him and Elijah Arroyo. You're going to see Arroyo right here. And just watch when he then lets this ball go. Arroyo's not even looking. He just kind of jogs off the line, allows the receiver to clear, and Cam Ward has the ball basically waiting for him when he turns his head to look after Sam Brown just kind of clears out, and he puts it right on him. Look, just watch Arroyo as he's running. He's just jogging, letting Sam Brown clear. He turns around, the ball's right on his number. He has no other choice but to catch it, and then it's just a foot.
2nd and 16.
Oh, picked off! Oh, Powell with some power! Touchdown, Canes! How do you like me now?
Play that completely changes momentum. Mish Powell blitzing off the edge. He doesn't just knock it down. Snags the interception, takes it to the house, and what looked like Wake Forest points turns into a touchdown for the Canes.
Bottom of your screen. Ward looking that way. It's Restrepo turning toward the pylon, and they mark him out of bounds.
It's when he's out of that break, that ball's thrown. It's get all the way here and then out. Cam Ward releases that ball before his head is even turned around. And I think you may have to take another look at this one, Mike. It may have got
different ways. It's a single season record, 10 300-yard passing games for Ward. They try to run it against the Iowa State defense, and Davey Martinez is off to the races. 75 yards of deliciousness on the touchdown run by Martinez.
Come in from the receiver spot with the ceiling block on the secondary player, the corner right there. And Martinez runs through one ankle tackle and off to the races. He has had a monster second half of this season. A little slow start. He was a back-to-back Pac-12 all-first-team player his freshman and sophomore year. Doak Walker, finalist.
Miss and Wake